I'm Marissa Momeyer, and my project was to post on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Pinterest for a total of 6 weeks, 3 times a day, 3 times per week. So while posting on these social medias, my goal was to reach an audience that cares about fashion, clothes, outfit styling, and different beauty products such as like hair care, skin products, things like that. And I also wanted to share kind of my experience with different products and clothes and things that I love. So my social media marketing strategy was to kind of be like relatable and also like inspire other people for what they like to buy. A lot of things that I personally buy are things that I see on social media, like, oh, I love that jacket that girl's wearing, like, where is it from? I want it. So I kind of wanted to take that approach to it, kind of share products that I love and be that like reliable source, like know these products and clothing brands are not sponsoring me, but I love them. Basically things that I consistently buy over again, and clothing that I love, outfits that I style together that I think are super cute, and kind of just share that with other people and other people who just like have super like similar interests and enjoy the things that I also enjoy. I believe that I did achieve these goals. Of course, on some social media platforms it was a little bit harder to post about what I exactly was going for with my project, such as like LinkedIn. It is hard to post about fashion and beauty on there, so I kind of took the spin of it as like I put in some corporate fashion that I've experienced with throughout having an internship, and then also just like tips of like being a student, studying, staying on top of your stuff. And also I think on Instagram it was a really good place to achieve my goals, because in the outfits that I was wearing I would tag the brands that I was wearing, and I think that it told my followers exactly where I got everything from, so it's just like one click and you can see exactly where I got it from, and just kind of like post the products that I want to and the outfits that I'm styling without having to say too much about them, because I can kind of just let the clothes speak for themselves. So I think that I really did achieve this, especially on Instagram. Modeling my posts after people, specifically on Instagram, I did get inspiration from an account card. So getting inspiration from other accounts and modeling kind of my account based on other accounts, especially on Instagram, there is an account called Our Outfits of the Day, and I have been following this account for so long on my personal account, and I definitely got a lot of like how they lay out their account and how they take pictures of their outfits in the mirror and kind of make their Instagram a seamless like stream of like the same post but different outfits. So I modeled that on my Instagram a little bit, kind of gave me some inspiration there of like organizing my account. And then also I look to huge influencers for ideas and content that they post, such as Alex Earl and Alex Cooper and Xandra on TikTok. So they are really influential people on social media and people that I've followed for a long time, so it was clear that I was going to look to them for that. The goal of my post was to basically reach an audience that has similar interests to me and shares the same things that I love, because I am obsessed with fashion, I'm obsessed with beauty products, and I am constantly online shopping, and I think like a lot of girls my age, I'm 22 years old, can relate to that a lot, especially being in college. You know, you go in places with your friends, and a lot of times you find yourself being like, what do I wear? What products do I use? What's good? What's not? I don't even know where to start. So I want to help girls to, you know, get some outfit inspo and feel good about themselves by recommending products and brands that I really love. And I think that the tone of my post was kind of just, I was going for the tone of kind of being like your friend, like recommending like, oh, try out this product, like it changed my hair, or try these pairs of jeans, they're the comfiest. Just kind of a more casual, laid back approach, so that it wasn't super intimidating, but I was also like giving girls advice as well. I think the post that worked the best for me was definitely Instagram posts, because I was able to tag directly in my post. Like I could like point to my shirt and tag like Free People or Good American or Urban Outfitters directly on the clothing item I was wearing. And I think that followers found that really helpful and useful that I could do that. And also I think that Instagram is just a platform out of the 6 platforms that we were posting from where I would reach the audience that I was looking to reach like the best. I think most of them are on there, most of them are using it more than they would use Facebook or like Pinterest or stuff like that, just for like the content that I was posting. I think out of the 6 social medias, you could really find the followers that you needed or that I needed on there. So my Instagram post definitely did the best, and I will share the highest engagement photos at the end. So going off of what I just talked about, the engagement that Instagram got the most out of my post, that is also the social media that did work the best for me. If I put myself into the category of the audience I was trying to reach, which is exactly the category that I'm in, it's people with similar interests to me relating to beauty, fashion, different brands to buy from, different tips, or just like interests of like loving Starbucks and, you know, all that kind of category stuff of just things that a 22-year-old girl would probably love. So I know that me personally, I definitely use Instagram the most out of these 6 social medias that we posted on, and being in that category of what my followers would want to see, they definitely use Instagram the most too, and I saw that in the engagement that I got. I did not use an organizing software for my post, so I can't really talk about the analytics of how that shaped my project, but I will say from what I believe, and just from being on social media for years and just following influencers and keeping up with them and wanting to see what they're posting, I know that if I could tell that their posts were being generated by, you know, an organizing software and stuff, that I don't know how personal I would feel and how much of a connection and how relatable that influencer would be to me. I really appreciate influencers that keep it real. They don't over edit their posts, they don't be fake, and it's just really raw, and you get to see them as a person and not just an influencer. And that's kind of what I was going for, so I didn't feel the need to like, you know, have my account super organized, or just like, there was some organization to it, but I really wanted to kind of showcase my personality in my content as well. So I wanted to make it like my own personal brand. I think through this project, I learned a lot about social media marketing and actually how hard it can actually be to be an influencer. I think sometimes we get caught up in looking at these influencers who make so much money and they post on social media as their job and think, oh, they must have the easiest life ever. They just post about their bag and post about a story time and make 10K from that video. But it is more strategic than that. They have to keep their followers engaged and keep influencing them and keep them watching their videos. You know, I felt myself during the 5th or 6th week saying like, I don't know what I should post. I feel like I've posted about this, this, and this, and I don't want to repeat or seem repetitive and boring and have people lose interest in my content. So thinking about these influencers who have been super relevant and influential to us on social media for years, there's really a strategy that goes into coming up with different ideas, being innovative and creative, and keeping people engaged. And honestly, I give so much props to influencers because it's actually a harder job than you think. And it actually influenced me to put myself to the test and maybe get on TikTok and maybe try to see if I could potentially do that and try and come up with new concepts and new videos. But I'm gonna post examples of some of my posts at the end of this video, but I learned a lot from this project and it was a really good experience, and I think I might actually continue doing it. So thank you, bye.